Rorschach's journal, October 12th, 1985. Dog carcass in alley this morning. Dire tread on burst stomach. This city's afraid of me. I've seen its true face. The streets are extended gutters, and the gutters are full of blood. And when the drains finally scab over, all the vermin will drown. The accumulated filth of all their sex and murder will foam up around their waists. And all the whores and politicians will look up and shout, "Save us." And I'll whisper, "No." Now the whole world stands on the brink, staring down into bloody hell. All those liberals and intellectuals and smooth talkers. And all of a sudden, nobody can think of anything to say. Beneath me, this awful city, it screams like an abattoir full of retarded children. And the night reeks of fornication and bad consciences. Comedian died in New York. Somebody knows why. Somebody knows. You change in front of me. Your eyes get darker every day. It happens quietly. Your focus slowly burns away. And if you let me hear the things you seem to want to say.
Those are great times, huh, Rorschach? What happened? You quit.
Though I am late, I will wait to go until I know you're somewhere safe. And even if you chose to lock yourself away, if I listen close, I can almost hear you say, once I was real. Rorschach's journal, October 13th, 1985, 8:30 p.m. Meeting with dry bird left bad taste in mouth. A flabby failure who sits whimpering in his basement. Why are so few of us left active, healthy, and without personality disorders? The first night I'll runs an auto repair shop. The first silk specter is a bloated, aging whore, dying in a California rest resort. Dollar Bill got his cake stuck in a revolving door where he got gunned down. Silhouette, murdered. A victim of a real and indecent lifestyle. Mothman's in an asylum in Maine. Even Adrian Veidt, possible homosexual, must investigate further. Only 2 names remain on my list. Both share private quarters at Rockefeller Military Research Center. I shall go to them. I shall go tell the indestructible man that someone plans to murder him. You're falling into it, an inescapable release, or something intimate between you that no one sees. Is there a way inside? You only hide from enemies. 'Cause I'll wait. I'm afraid you won't get rid of me so easily. 1st, 1985. 143rd and 7th saw Dryberg and Jupiter leaving diner. They didn't know me without my mask. An affair. Did she break Manhattan's heart to engineers exile to make room for Dryberg? Does Manhattan even have a heart to break? The alley was cold, deserted. My things were where I left them, waiting for me. My coat, my shoes, my spotless gloves, my face. Putting them on, I abandoned my disguise, became myself, free from fear or weakness or lust. Down alley, heard woman scream. First bubbling note of city's evening chorus. Attempted rape. Mugging. Both. The man turned, and there was something rewarding in his eyes. Sometimes the night is generous to me.
You've fallen farther than I've ever seen you fall before. For me to wonder when I'll recognize you anymore. To see no light inside your eyes at all. To bang my head against the wall and force myself to watch you pull away. And even if you chose to lock the world away, if I listen close, I can almost hear you say, once I was real, once I was somebody's child, once I could feel some feeling once in a while, once I was real, once I was somebody's friend, once I appeared, I will be real once again. Once I was real, once I was somebody's child, once I could feel some feeling once in a while, once I was real, once I was somebody's friend, once I appeared, I will be real once again.
Rorschach's journal. Final entry. Fights behind everything. Why? What's his endgame? I cannot imagine a more dangerous opponent. Used to joke he was fast enough to catch a bullet. He could kill us both alone in the snow. That's where we're going now. Antarctica. Whether I'm alive or dead upon this reading, I hope the world survives long enough for this journal to reach you. I live my life free of compromise. Step into the shadow without complaint or regret. Rorschach.